All right, so this is a quick market review on EURUSD, GBPUSD, and USDCAD. So this is my chart since last week, so I've not touched it. So I do this every Saturday. I do this every Sunday rather, when I know that market is opening soon, but I start trading by Monday. So it's a top-down analysis, obviously. So I'm not here to tell you where the price is going to. I am only here to see what I can basically find, what I am looking for in the market, what I think will possibly what is going to happen possibly in this market. So this is Euro USD, and as we can see, we are in a very bullish market, a very bullish market. So this is actually for my people in the mentorship program, but I just plan on maybe taking it out, leaving it out for us. And so the new candle is yet to open and all that. But one thing I can see is okay, this is bullish. Then we have a sort of an order block here, and we can see price trying to reject off it. And yes, so one thing I want to see is actually a bullish market. The next candle that should open, I want it. We have some sort of liquidity void here at this place here. We have liquidity void here. So I'm expecting. Let me just label this is a weekly liquidity void. So you can label your chart anyhow, who cares? It's just for you to know what you are doing. So if the next candle should open, I want them to at least tap us into, maybe go lower a bit, and we can use Monday to do that. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we should have a very bullish market. And where is our target? Left to me, I want them to come to this. This will be my first target here. My first target is here, and this is my first target, and this is my second target. So let's go to the daily time frame and let's see if we have anything. Yes, the market was actually very bullish yesterday, Friday, because of the USD news we had. So, and again, we should not forget that this market actually swept liquidity. So this market actually swept the low. This is a stop point. So after sweeping the low, yes, it's trying to like sweep this one too with the wick, but trust me, they will not go down that low. So if at all we want to do anything, we have like um this place now has turned to a breaker. This place has turned to a breaker, and this place is also another block. So I don't see the price going beyond this place. If the price should try to like go beyond all these places, then we should be expecting a consolidating market throughout this week or a reversal. So left to me, a little bit of retracements down, then we should now look for a break in the market structure in the micro time frame, maybe in the 15-minute time frame or in the 5-minute time frame. Then we take our profits to this place or even higher. So this is like this aggressive push up gives us is giving us like an heads up that yes, it's a very bullish market, and trust me, I think Euro USD is going to be bullish throughout this week. So since the market is not open and there's nothing we want to do, nothing much, then let's go to GBP USD. So this is GBP USD, and like I used to do, I used to remove all diagrams from it. So let's top down analysis. Let's start from the weekly time frame. GBP USD and Euro USD, they move the same way. So if you know about SMC divergence, then no problem. And yes, the same scenario, or will I say the same? I won't say the same scenario, because in this case, this one is creating like liquidity. It's creating like liquidity in the low side here, but we should not forget that we have an order block here. So since Euro is trying to be bullish or pretending to be bullish, who knows? Then left to me, I think we should have a bullish market. But checking the daily time frame, we swept this high with the wick of the candle. We swept this high with the wick of the candle. And remember that any market being broken with the wick is not regarded as a proper break in market structure. And we should not also forget that we also swept liquidity to the downside. So Euro USD presently is that like a confused market. So when I check this, checking the daily time frame, but with what I've seen on Euro, and if truly they really want to respect it, then remember we should not also forget that we swept a trend line liquidity here. We swept this trend line liquidity here. So and yes, so I should be expecting maybe a little retracement to this downside. Then we should buy up and break this high with the body properly, and we should come for this high. So I'm just giving us like a market projection. It's like a market projection. So I trade ICC. This is an ICT concept, and this is meant for my members in the VIP, the mentorship program, because we failed to hold the class today. So I was like, okay, let me just do it for them. So I think we took this trade on the VIP signal group, and I shared it. So let me just delete everything that aside. Let's forget about now. So the weekly time frame on USD card. What can I see? The only reasonable thing I can see on USD card is going to be this weekly fair value gap. I saw the rejection is massive. The rejection is massive. If they were not, the thing is that one thing, I'm just having a double mind about it. Okay, because normally we've tested it the first time. Why are we testing it the second time? But either way, the rejection is still there. So let me check the daily time frame. The daily time frame now, okay, this should be like maybe a bearish market, who knows? Because the body has already closed below this. But remember, I used to tell us that a daily time frame does not work that way. The daily time frame does not work that way. So I can say this place now, this is, let me change this color. And once they can take out this low, if they take out this low that we have here, then this place can now turn to an inversion fair value gap. But okay, let's just leave it alone. Let's not label it so as not to confuse us. But it's an aggressive market, an aggressive push down in the market. Sorry, I want to check something in the monthly time frame. Okay, we should not forget that in the monthly time frame we have this fair value gap. So I don't think they will trade it to this, but because who cares about the monthly time frame now when you are just trying to catch some picked up the market? So I don't think they will take it to this place. Maybe they will go lower, who knows yet. But let me check the weekly again. You see, I've not even done my research on this, so we are just in it together. But the only advantage I'm having is that I can quickly spot whatever I want to see in the market, and it is due to the fact that I'm already used to the market. I know what the market is trying to do. I trade this market day in, day out. Yes, so the only thing I can see, maybe a rejection to the downside, then we take out this low, then we go for this low, we go for this low, and this low is trying to form more like a trend line liquidity, which most times, anytime I tell them to sell, um, I'm always leaving before they can even try to break this low. But I feel like if they are coming back next time, they are breaking this old trend line that we are having here. So let me just see 4 hour time frame before I can make any decision. Left to me, this is a sell market. This is a sell market. So USD card is a sell market. So it's either you now look for your entry in the what's it called, in your lower time frame with your entry model. Your analysis model is different from your entry model. Your entry model are your break in market structure, your fair value gap, your breaker and whatever. So yeah, so it's left for you to determine what's your entry. So this is going to be the end of the video on USD card. And yes, let me do good. Let me try good. Let me try good for us. Let me try good for us so that but good will be like the bonus. So lately, I think we were talking about, okay, I was talking to my members in the mentorship group that gold has been consolidating for a long time now. Let me remove all the diagram. So it has been consolidating for a long time, and trust me, once the market is consolidating, it's either trying to reaccumulate to buy up or they want to sell it down. So whichever we all don't know. So as a retailer, I think retailer used to see something like this. Okay, this is, I don't know what they call this. I don't know what they call this. But they are, in short, what I can see in this is that I'm not a retailer, I'm not a retail trader. We are all retailer, but I'm not a retail trader. They are just trying to like form some sort of a narrow channel. You see, starting from April, they were just trying to reduce the price gradually, day in, day out, every day they are reducing the price. So maybe a time will come if they actually want to go bullish, then they can just pop the price up and close above any of these candles and they start buying up. And if they want to sell down, they are going to do the same thing. So I learned this as a retailer. No strategy is wasted depending on how you want to learn it. So this is still a weekly time frame. I can also always remove all this. So let's check the daily time frame. In the daily time frame, what can I see? I can't see anything. They are just ranging this market. So if at all you are you are trying to like catch a trade on gold, the only thing you should be waiting for is you should be a session trader. That is, you know that okay, anything you take in that session, you are taking it and you are leaving. Don't try to hold in this market, in a market condition like this, whereby the higher time frame is being bearish. That's a tip I just dropped there. I just dropped the tip for us. But if I'm actually to see this market as what we have presently, and if I'm to actually using the 4 hour time frame, I can say bet I have an inversion fair value gap here. I have an inversion fair value gap here, which the market tested. Okay, so I can say 4 hour inversion fair value gap. So I don't trade good, but does not mean I can't analyze it. And we should look at this upside again. This is a clear break in market structure shift, MSS, because it broke it with the body of the candle, MSS exactly. So they've given us a push in price. So your target should be here. If they are ready to actually take the price out of this whole zone, your target should be here and here and this guy here. So these are the two places I am looking at price. And so they can maybe in the 2 hour time frame or anything, they can give us a retracement back into this whole place here and we buy us to this high. So anything you want to see in this place, you want to see a retracement inside and a proper break in market structure so that to take you to this high. So this is all what I can see on the 4 pairs I've just spoken about: the GBPUSD, the EURUSD, the USD and gold. So happy trading everyone. I hope this helps us in our trading journey. You are welcome.